Woohoo! Okay, we're here. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what in the world was going on. Of course, tonight I have 3 webinars. I'm like, this can't be happening. Okay, let's see. I'm going to give it a minute for people to load on here. I'm going to enable the chat box too. Hey guys, I really apologize. I'm seriously an anally punctual person, so as soon as 7:59 my time hit, I was like, oh my gosh, what in the world? All right, awesome. Beautiful. All right. Well, let us go ahead and get started. Thanks again, you guys. I really appreciate you guys hanging in there with me, having some internet issues, so we're good to go now. So welcome to Keira's grand opening. This is really exciting. We've had a great turnout tonight, so I'm really excited that all of you guys are here. And I'm only going to take up about 15 minutes of your time or so. But Keira hand-selected each of you to invite you onto this webinar tonight because she's very excited about what's going on. I'm very excited to be here to help her and assist her any way that I can, because that's just really one of the beautiful things that we have here is just a big family. We're all here to help and support each other. And my goal tonight is to share with you what it is that she's doing, and you know, just to have you guys really get the big picture of what's going on here and what she is so excited about. So along with what I do, part of what I love to do is really empower people's minds and open people's minds, and I do a lot of mindset coaching. So I always like to really open up presentations like this because you may see some things or hear some things that may elicit an automated response, but I really encourage you to keep your minds open, keep your hearts open to new ideas about what we're going to be sharing with you guys tonight, because the reality is we all live according to our perception of what's true in our life. And sometimes if something seems different or we're unfamiliar with something, automatically we want to shut it down instead of really opening our minds up to learn about it. And we miss so many opportunities because of that, because we just don't want to really take the time to learn and understand. So I really want you guys to, before we even get into the information that I'm going to share with you guys tonight, I really truly want you to keep your minds open, keep your hearts open to new ideas and new concepts, because what we're sharing with you guys is truly good stuff. So basically, I'm going to be sharing 2 things with you tonight. I'm going to be sharing with you a way to save money, or I'm going to be sharing a way for you to make money, okay? So I know most people are looking to do one or both of those things. So we're also going to show you how it is truly an amazing world and how every single one of you should be seeing it. So we always like to keep it real, right? We're very real and authentic with what we do here. And the reality of most people, I mean, honestly, 97% of people are dealing with the fact that they're looking for ways to save money, make money, and also keep a little more money in your bank account than giving so much to Uncle Sam and having to automatically give him 25–30% of your paycheck. And the beautiful thing about what we're going to share with you tonight is we're going to show you a way to have built-in tax deductions, because a lot of times people think the only way they can have tax deductions and tax benefits is to have their own business, which again, most people think requires tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars to start and thousands to tens of thousands of dollars to operate every single month. But what we're going to show you a way tonight is, even if we could give you more tax deductions right now, that obviously is going to be more money and more savings in your pocket. So we're going to show you some solutions tonight. I'm going to show you a way to supplement your income without having to work 2 jobs. Now, you may or may not have tuned in tonight to learn about a way to earn income, but again, the reality is most people, most households live paycheck to paycheck. And my husband and I were the exactly the same way. We have 5 children, 4 of which are 12 and under. And, we got to a point where we were like, there's got to be a better way. And so over the past 3 years, what I'm sharing with you tonight has allowed us to both be full-time parents. Both of us are home full-time. Our kids go to school. Our little one is home with us every single day. And it has opened up a whole new lifestyle for us and a lot of other people. So that's why I want you to really stay open to what it is that I'm sharing with you. And I'm going to show you a way to get paid from what you, your friends, family, and business associates are already doing, and also a beautiful way to save lots of money when you travel personally. So let's talk a little bit about the travel industry. I know a lot of you guys on the line tonight are already in the travel industry, but you may or may not know these statistics. I know when I saw them for the first time, I was really, really blown away because my background is health and wellness. I've been a fitness coach for 25 years, and so I know in the wellness industry, they've been in this hot pursuit over the last 10 years to reach the $1 trillion mark. So when I saw this and realized that travel was already an $8 trillion industry, it was already predicted to almost double in the next 10 years, that really meant something to me, and it should mean something to you too. Also, I don't know if you knew this or not, but travel is the #1 researched word on the internet. So everybody is looking into travel. Everybody wants to travel more. Everybody is deciding where their next vacation is going to be. And of course, if they could do it for less money, they would absolutely want to do that. So this is an interesting statistic. Baby boomers retire every 20 seconds for the next 20 years. If you're maybe younger on the line tonight and you're like, what's a baby boomer? A baby boomer is basically anybody that's in the age bracket right now of about 55 to 70. They've already typically worked their 30, 40, 50 years in the job market, and they've gotten to that point where they've always look forward to, and that time to retire, right? That time to really live life easy after putting in decades of hard work. Well, there's basically 2 sides of the coin for baby boomers nowadays. Some of that coin, half of that coin, is that these people that have worked decades and they've waited to retire, and then they get to that point and they realize that this big retirement check that they've been working so hard for and waiting decades to be able to live off of, they realize that it's only a fraction of what they could barely live on before. Okay, so that's why we see so many people in their 60s and 70s still working. It's not typically because they want to work. It's typically because they have to work, and that's not to live some grand, lavish lifestyle. That's simply to make ends meet, okay? Then there's the other side of that coin where that baby boomer plan, it did work. That retirement is working out for them. So guess what they want to do after they've been working for decades? They want to travel. They want to see the world. They want to go on vacation. So the big point is almost everyone you know is traveling or wants to travel. So when we even put this handful of things together, we're talking about a solid income solution for you. So the big question that we ask people is, if money and time were no issue, where would you go? Because the reality is everybody could answer this question. I could ask my 9-year-old where he would want to go, and he may say Disney World or something like that. But then I could ask a 90-year-old, and they would probably have someplace that they want to go to, maybe one more luxury cruise, right? So everybody has something in mind. And again, we're talking about money and time not being an issue. So where would you go? What would that be for you? Would it be cruising throughout the Mediterranean? Would it be a romantic rendezvous in Bora Bora? Would it be hitting the sights and sounds and the slots of Las Vegas? Would it be relaxing poolside in Negril? Or would it be touring throughout luxurious Dubai and being able to see all of the amazing structures there? What would that be for you? Oh, here we go. Bum, bum, bum. Now, let's see, where's my... Okay, can you guys hear me? Ah. Let's see, it's not letting me see my chat box. Okay, so you can hear me. Can you see the screen? It should say why vacation, vacation travel. The chat is disabled, but yes, we can hear. Okay. I am so sorry, guys. I really think I was thinking it was my internet because someone actually came out just to check it because it was acting slow, and he said it was fine. And so all of my other tabs are working, so I really think it's something glitchy going on with Google Hangout. So I really apologize. I will keep my phone right here, so if we get kicked off again, I will know. And I apologize, you guys. Oh, okay, here we go. So I want to catch you guys back up to where we were. So Keira said the last thing you guys heard was, where would you go? Is that right, Keira? I don't want to skip anything. Okay, so, all right, here we go. So the fact is that everybody has some place that they would go. Whether you're 8 or 80, everybody has some place that they would go. So where would that be for you? Would it be cruising throughout the Mediterranean? Would it be a romantic rendezvous in Bora Bora? Would it be seeing the sights and sounds of Las Vegas? Would it be relaxing poolside in beautiful tropical Negril, or would it be touring throughout luxurious Dubai and seeing all the amazing structures there? Everybody has some place that they would like to go, something that they would like to experience. So what would that be for you? So here's another really big thing to consider, and that is that travel is the largest and sexiest industry in the world, and nobody is allergic. So I'm not sure who exactly is on the line tonight. I know Keira gave me an overview of you guys, but I don't have it in front of me. So I want to say there are some people right now that are involved in different product companies. So I just want to give you this perspective because that's my background. In the last 10 years, I've promoted different health and wellness products, a couple skincare products, and it wasn't really until I came here that I realized there was a huge contrast between marketing products and travel. And I actually did a video, and Keira can share it with you, but there's definitely pitfalls to marketing products, and that doesn't mean that the products aren't great. It simply means that when it comes to marketing and really growing and duplicating a business through a product, that there's definitely pitfalls. And you know, that comes down to really getting people to see the need for your product, getting people to see the value of your product, because they're typically going to have to pay more than what they think they can get comparable on their own. Then they may want to try it first, so then you got to get a sample in their hand, and you do have to really consider how they are going to react to that product, whether it's something that they're putting in or on their body. And then it's a matter of keeping them on the product, because that's where residual income comes from in the product world, is keeping them using that product month after month, year after year. So the beautiful thing about travel is that we don't have to worry about any of those things. Travel is a completely recession-proof industry. So I don't care how bad the economy is, I don't care what the unemployment rate is, people are still finding a way to get in those 1 or 2 vacations every single year. So we talked a little bit about why travel. Let's talk a little bit about why vacation and why being a part of this particular company is very significant. If there's something that I've really learned, and I've honestly learned it the hard way as far as being in this industry, is that everything rises and falls upon leadership. Even today, there was a pretty big stink about a top recruiter being let go from their company, and it was because of how the leadership handled that. And so being a part of a company with these two gentlemen, David Manning and Mark Campese, these guys really are doing things for the right reasons, with the right intentions, with the right heart. They have decades in the industry. They've been out in the field. They've been consultants. And, you know, having a chance to really meet with them and speak with them, you really understand right away that they're doing this for the right reasons. This isn't about hype for them. This isn't about smoke and mirrors for them. This is truly about creating a way for people to save money and make money in an industry and in a platform that is extremely simple, where not the rock stars are the only ones having success, but the average person on a part-time and a spare time basis is able to reap massive success and rewards. So also, we're talking about a proven track record. This is a 12-year-old licensed and bonded global travel company. They have some of the best certified training in the industry. So now that we realize how huge this industry is, that should really be significant to you. Also, not only are we aligned with all of the top vendors and brands in the travel world, but we've actually received some of the top honors and production awards with these companies. So what if, instead of your friends and family, coworkers, church groups, business associates, what if instead of them going to Travelocity, Orbitz, Priceline, or some of the other online booking engines, what if literally within minutes you could have your own personal booking engine, and instead of all of those people going to those booking engines to book their travel, what if they did it directly through your website, had access to the same vendors, the same deals, and you actually earned a commission every time they did that? That would be pretty incredible, right? What if you and everybody else not only had access to great travel deals, but also sporting events, plays, amusement parks, concerts, dining, tours, transportation, and so much more? So the beautiful thing is we are aligned with every major brand out there. All of the brands that I know I grew up seeing, you've probably grown up seeing, all of the major cruise lines, all of the major hotels, rental car agencies, resorts, everything that you can think of really as far as travel goes. We actually have an opportunity to book directly with these vendors, okay? So what that means is that we get access to unpublished fares that people that go to Travelocity will never see. And then if you're focused on building a travel business specifically, you can actually mark up these commissions for increased earnings. So another thing that really sets Vacation apart is this is not a travel club. There are other companies out there that can offer you some discounts and savings on travel because they're a travel club. They basically go out there and buy package deals and are able to resell them at a discount. But what we do here is very different because we actually offer people the opportunity to become a real travel agent with real travel agent credentials, okay? So when you do that, a whole new world opens up as far as the discounts that you're able to receive on your own personal travel. So this is just an example, and literally in my back office right now, in Keira's back office right now, we can go to the condos section of our back office, and you would see a page with about 25 different condo deals, and there would be over 130 pages of just condo deals all throughout the world. So let's just take a look at the one in the middle, Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, being able to stay at a resort there, a one-bedroom condo that sleeps four. You may look at that rate of $100 and think, wow, that's a really good rate per night. That's actually for the entire 7-night stay. So you can see with the other examples here, whether it's Las Vegas or India, no matter what side of the world you're in, you can get access to deals like this. This is another huge thing. I know with some of you guys being in the travel industry, you may already be familiar with this, but this is familiarization trips or FAM trips. And the way it works is many resorts, hotels, cruises, and different vendors offer deeply discounted trips only to travel agents because they want you to become familiar with their product or their location. So they're going to give you a great deal to come out there, really be able to understand what that location or product offers, show you all of the features and benefits, obviously treat you very well because they want you to go back and refer more people back to that location. So here's just one example. This is a Sandals resort. Again, we're all familiar with Sandals. This is their resort in Turks and Caicos. So imagine being able to go on one of these FAM trips where airfare, hotel, taxes, fees, all of the all-inclusive benefits, in this case including butler service. What if you could get a deal like that for $349 per person? Okay, I know when we went out to Las Vegas a couple weeks ago, just the airfare to get there was almost double that. So imagine being able to go to a beautiful resort, be treated like a king or queen for literally pennies on the dollar. So at this point, you may be wondering, how do I get started? And you're probably wondering, who exactly does get started? So let me share this with you. And there's basically 3 different types of people, and I'll actually share with you a 4th type of person, but let me share these 3 with you first. So the first type of person sees something like this, and they think, wow, it would be really cool to become just my own travel agent. I don't need to tell anybody about it. I don't need to book travel for people. What if you could actually just save money on your own personal travel by becoming an agent? And also, because you're an agent, guess what? Now the IRS sees travel as your business, and now your travel is a tax deduction. Okay, so that first type of person, they think, wow, that would be incredible to join just for the savings alone, and also to be able to write off all of my travel on my taxes. How great is that? The second type of person thinks, okay, this would be a really cool opportunity to become an at-home travel agent. No quotas, no office, nobody looking over your shoulder, no boss. This is completely your business. And what if you could book travel for the people that you know, your friends, your family, coworkers, your church, whatever it is, and you could actually earn commissions every time you book somebody's trip, okay? Now, the third type of person, this is what I saw when I saw this presentation similar to this. I'm used to building passive, leveraged, and residual income. That's what has allowed both my husband and I to be full-time parents. And this is something, again, it can be done spare time, part-time. You don't have to quit your full-time job to do it. But the reality is you don't want to end up like one of those baby boomers that gets to retirement age and it's just like, wah, wah, wah. Like things did not work out the way you expected. So even if it was something you did in your very spare time and started generating income over time, this is truly an opportunity where if you plug into the system that we have, the training that we have, that this is something that you could truly earn a strong 6-figure income in whatever amount of time you decide you want to earn that in, okay? Then, like I said, there's a 4th type of person. So maybe you're not a 1, you're not a 2 or a 3, but you would love for Keira to book your travel. You would love for her to do the research, do the due diligence, find the best deal for you, and have her book your travel and bless her with those commissions, okay? So whether you're a 1, 2, or 3, this is how you would get started. There's a one-time licensing fee of $99.95, okay? That gives you access to immediately having a website, your own booking engine, access to those member-exclusive trips, the unpublished fares, unlimited training and support, customer support, everything, okay? Then for a one-time additional fee, it's only $50 to actually become a certified travel agent, okay? I know there's other companies out there and they'll charge you thousands of dollars just for the training, okay? So this is an incredible deal here. And then the only thing that you would need to do to keep this going, to keep your access to your deals, access to your credentials, access to the support, access to the training, access to your back office, everything that you would need is only a low monthly maintenance fee of $59.95, okay? So again, you are starting your own business. So, you know, sometimes people say, well, do I have to pay money to get started? Yes, you need to pay money to get started because this is your own business. And even if you decide just to join for the travel discounts, think about a timeshare, right? Before you even use the timeshare, you've typically invested thousands of dollars, and with that, you only get access to it 1 or 2 weeks a year, and you have a handful of locations that you can actually use it. This is an opportunity for you to travel anywhere, anytime, for however long, with whoever you want to travel with, and obviously you'll be able to do it for much, much less. So, here's the deal. We're going to wrap things up. I appreciate you guys hanging in there with our little technical difficulties we had here. But here's the deal, is that you want to make a decision. And it's fine, whatever that decision is, whether it's yes, no, maybe. But here's the deal, is you want to get your questions answered. And here's what people do that really leads them down the wrong path, okay? Is that they maybe see a presentation like this and are exposed to an opportunity like this, and they go and ask their friends, their coworkers, their family, if this is something that they should do. Well, the reason why I put this image here is because that's like going to your doctor and expecting him to fix your computer, okay? If you have questions, if you have concerns, if you have, you know, doubts, whatever it is, you want to get your questions answered by someone that can truly answer them in a very informed way and truly educate you and raise your level of awareness as far as what it is that we have going on here, okay? So I can do that, Keira can do that. So what I want you to do is just make a list of any questions that you have, and what we can do is whenever you're available, whether it's a phone call or a Facebook chat or a Skype message or whatever it is, I'm definitely more than happy to answer any of the questions that you have. Keira knows that I am here 100% to support her, to encourage her, to motivate her, and that's exactly what I'm here to do for you guys too. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. But like I said, don't just leave this open-ended, okay? I really encourage people to make a decision, because the worst thing people can do, not just with vacation, but with anything in life, is just kind of not really make a decision, right? So this is truly something, like I said, that can either save you money or make you money. So really be honest with yourself, really be true with yourself, and ask yourself if you're really looking to do either of those two things. And if you don't understand how we're doing what we're doing or exactly what to do, that's exactly what we're here to teach you. One of the things that we do extremely well here is that me and the other leaders of this team, we've all been in this industry for over 10 years. We've all earned multiple six figures in this industry, and we know how to teach you to do the same. We don't keep secrets. We don't do any, you know, smoke and mirrors or hype or anything here. We are a very true set of leaders that truly, truly want you to have success, no matter what that is for you. So, I don't know where you are in your life right now. I don't know what could make your life better. I don't know what could relieve stress for you. But really, really be honest with yourself. Be true with yourself and ask yourself the questions sometimes that we don't want to ask, because we don't always want to face the reality of the answers that are going to come when we ask those questions, okay? But I really encourage you to, because like I said at the very beginning, we have solutions here, and we're truly and genuinely here to help you however we can, okay? This is what I do full time. You know, I work from home. I'm always very laid back, very casual. I have a lot of fun with what I do, but I'm also here to support you and train you and teach you everything that I know and help create the same success and more success that I've been able to have in this industry. So I really appreciate you guys taking the time out tonight. I really appreciate you guys dealing with all of this crazy technical stuff that went on. So get back to Keira right away, and I look forward to helping you guys however I can. Have a great night.